Late Night Health continues. I'm Mark Alyn. We have in studio Joy Akins from the Natural Products Association, of course, the Insane Darrell Wayne. On our line, Michael Lin. We're talking about summertime skin. Dr. Lin, I guess during the Victorian ages, women in particular wanted alabaster white skin. And, with no... And they stayed out of the sun. That's obviously more healthy than it is than what we do today, correct?
Yes, definitely. That is correct. It's very interesting. The concept of a healthy tan is more of a Western phenomenon, maybe more in California specific, because in most other parts of the world, it's considered kind of like low class or like blue collar or menial to have darker skin types, and especially in the Asian culture, which I don't know if listeners know that I am Asian.
No.
No. Well, so I'm a specialist in the Asian culture and community.
Where I live, there are a couple of elderly Asian couples, and they do a lot of walking in my neighborhood. And while the man always wears a hat, and the woman always has a parasol.
Yes, and actually that culture and tradition is a long-standing tradition. If you go back into the Victorian age, like you're saying, I don't know if you've seen some of the old paintings, those of the masters. They have the women with the parasols and wearing the hats, and that's something that is normal and traditional. What we're seeing now, where people are getting the tans, that's actually abnormal. So,
and what about tanning booths? And I think they've changed. Has anybody ever gone to a tanning booth?
Not since high school.
Well, not since there are two kinds now. There's the kind that actually do have, I guess, ultraviolet bulbs, and then there's the spray painting. Which if I had to do that myself, I know that I would come out with purple and green spots. There's just no doubt about it.
Now, being in television, Mark, you put on some bronzer every once in a while.
I have put on, I have had makeup put on, and they do tend to darken your skin a little bit. There's no question. I had in fact, one makeup artist used it was a spray thing, and she sprayed my shoulders and up. It was. Is that healthy? Is that okay to do?
Yes, the spray tanning I believe is safe. I'm not as concerned about that. It has an ingredient called dihydroacetone, and that one causes the pigment in your skin to turn a little bit darker. And a lot of the new self tanners and spray tanners, they have very natural looking colors. Before, they used to give you this really obnoxious orange hue to the skin, and but the newer ones are much better.
My father tried Mantan once and put it on. That's what it was called. It was called Mantan, and he had fair skin and loved being outside, but was told not to be in the sun so much. He loved to work in his garden, and he would work, in a short sleeve shirt and no hat, didn't wear sunscreen. And so he tried this Mantan stuff, and he looked like an Oompa Oompa. I mean, he really did. And he had to live through that for a couple of weeks. It was terrible. We only have a minute or so left. What is, besides staying out of the sun, what would you say is the number two thing that people should do this summer, both men and women, to maintain the health of their skin?
Well, I think the most important thing is to wear sunscreen and to see your dermatologist on a regular basis. Generally once a year for most people over the age of 40. because prevention is the best cure.
Well, I'm gonna come in and make an appointment. I have a note on my desk. Get skin test, and it's 6 months old. Really, Dr. Lin, thank you very much. We appreciate your time. Dr. Michael Lin, we'll get you some information on him by going to latenighthealth.com. latenighthealth.com. Hold on, Dr. Lin. We'll be back in just a couple moments as Late Night Health continues. Don't go away. More coming up.